All right, tonight we work on some body lock pass. Very important way to pass the guard, especially when your opponent has like slippery and noodle legs. So the body lock helps a lot. So I thought like simple way to approach to the side control from the sit-up guard when your opponent's like work on sit-up guard. Okay, so check it out. Body lock pass works all the time, and Lucas Barbosa released an instructional about that, so you guys can check it out. He's instructional about body lock, and he's a very good on that. So check it out, guys. So we're gonna work on a technique. Okay, it's very simple, really effective. Okay, we're gonna work on some body lock pass. Okay, and we're gonna do some specific training from there, and then after that we're gonna roll out. Okay, so we're gonna start rounds like around 6:30, 6:35. We're gonna do a lot of rounds, so it's gonna be 1 hour, over an hour, like only sparring. Okay. So what are you gonna do here? Turn this way. A lot of times your opponent's waiting for you like this. Okay. So you can squat like this. Okay. Stay on this position. You can keep both knees on the floor. Okay. If you wanna be really heavy, right? Particularly, I like to be like this because I can jump. Okay. I can jump on his neck. I can jump to the side. I can start like passing, right? Faster. Like right here, a little bit slower, but if you're thinking about slowing down the fight, that's not a problem, okay? So you can do that. One thing you need to do here is trying to get over his thigh, okay? And then we're gonna hug his waist like this, okay? If my opponent has the back on the floor, sometimes if you try to go like this, he can bring the knee to the chest, right? And you're gonna find like you're gonna have a hard time to get there. But what you can do here, you can push his foot to the floor, okay? So you push his foot to the floor, and then you go over his hook, passing your armpit over his thigh, okay? The body lock is really effective no-gi because once you get the body lock, it's really hard for your opponent to push you away, okay? So you can keep like always together, always in contact with your opponent. And sometimes when you pass like just like Toriano, which is great, a lot of times you get on the side, but your opponent will push you because you don't have your hands linked. So it's gonna get really slippery and hard for you to maintain your opponent close to you, okay, or yourself close to your opponent. So again, if he sit up here, trying to chase me here, I go like this. So I go with my head right on his chest, my armpits go over his thighs, and I'll grab his waist. Okay, like this, and I go straight over his hooks right here. Okay, remember that you need to keep his hooks like really close to his butt, so his ankles close to the butt. Okay, so I cannot be here because then he can close the guard. So it's easy for opponent to start closing the guard. Okay, so we must always keep his heel close to his butt. Now I'm gonna decide which side I'm gonna pass. So there's different grips you can make here. You can make this grip here, okay? We can make like this grip here. This is like I call this a S grip or gable grip, okay? Or you can even go tighter like this if you have like long arms, okay? I really like this grip and the gable grip. It really depends like who I'm fighting. But with this grip here, you're gonna have more mobility on your joints, like you can move your elbows more. So like this, you can start like posting your elbow more. Then like this grip will limit you a little bit, okay? Just to let you know. So I got here, and I got the body lock right here, okay? So the goal is try to keep your opponent with the back on the floor. He's gonna try to push you. He's gonna try to go away from you. You cannot slide your hand under his butt. If you do that, he's gonna start like sliding out and then he's gonna escape. So your hand must be like behind his lower back the whole time. Again, so I'm here, I get right there. So now I start getting the body lock. Now we need to start passing, okay? So I like to pass. See, like my grip is like this. It's this side right here is with the palm down. That's the side I'm pointing my finger like this, you see? So I'm gonna pass this way, okay? And the reason that I do that is because I have more underhook here on this side than the other side. Notice that my forearm my right forearm is under his lower back, okay? And my left forearm is not under his lower back. So I'm not like this, okay? And then if I go to the other side, it feels like a little bit harder for me to work from here. I like to go here, okay? Now I'm gonna start pushing his back to the floor, okay? So once I get here, now it's time for me to start getting, passing his guard. So I start working to get on this side. So my opponent will be reacting here, right? I'm gonna start moving to this side like this. I'm gonna pick one side, okay? So now I'm gonna start putting my elbow over his thigh and step over his thigh right here. Even though my opponent have the hook from the other side, try to use the hook, I can keep like really close right here. And now what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna start sweeping the leg that I step over. So I go with my leg under his leg here and start walking to the other side, working on a side smash to the other side here, okay? You see that I wanna like make him, my groin, like really close to his thigh, okay? I'm not gonna be insisting passing to the other side. So what I'm gonna do is like this. I'm gonna go over this leg, and then I'm gonna start sweeping his hips this way, okay? And then from here, I'm gonna start passing the guard. Of course, there's so many things you can do from here. There's different things you can do, okay? But this is one of the things you can work, and it works really well, okay? So I'm here, get the position, keep the hook, start going to the side, step over his thigh, okay? Once I step over the thigh, I start getting the side smash. Now look, bring your knees to your chest. He's trying to bring the knees to the chest. More I start going over his thighs, better for me, okay? Here he's gonna start pushing me, start framing. Exactly, so I keep my head like really low and I maintain myself really close to him. Maybe he's gonna try to sit up, right? Like this. I'm gonna start pushing his back to the floor, sit up. Or I can start working to grab his forearm, okay? The hand that's behind his back, go over his forearm. And then the other hand, same thing. Now I start pulling, and then I start approaching, going straight to mount, or attacking towards his back, okay? And then from here, like start working to escape. He's gonna start working to escape. I can see myself on top of him, and I can start controlling him. Change to the seat belt and start attacking his neck, going to the back position, like putting a hook over, okay? So the way you're gonna work is gonna be first, just to feel the technique, okay? He's not gonna move. I go like this, step one, okay? Step two, step over his back. Step three, I go for the side smash. And now if I like from here, I can start working, staple his leg, go to the back. Now from here, if you start like trying to frame and try to sit up right here, I can go here, grab his forearm. And if I maintain his chest to the floor, I start stepping my leg over, okay? Bring it to my lap, and then start attacking his back. Okay, and what I like to do here, when I'm attacking the back, I like to maintain this grip here. Okay, because I know right now you have just one arm to defend the neck, okay? And then I can fight to control both hands, and I start working to push his hand away, and then get the neck here. Even though he's trying to grab my wrist again, like this, I like to go on his thumb, under his thumb with my thumb, and then get a rear naked choke. Okay. So first we're gonna work just getting the side smash. See that I go one side and then I go to the other side. Again, this angle, step one, step two, and then step three. So I got it here. Then from here is that where everything starts happening, okay? Staple, pass to his back, sit up, grab the forearm, push into the floor, step over, bring it to your lap, and then start attacking. He's gonna defend. Now I can start grabbing his wrist. I can go with the hand right here. There's other things I can do here. Kimura trap, Start attacking arm bar, okay? So after you take the back, you can do whatever you want. You can also like get the body lock like this, okay? Which is better for you when you're on the back. Then after this round, after you guys move a little bit and feel the technique, we're gonna do like a live sparring, just specific sparring, starting from here, okay? Our goal is to always keep our opponent's heel against his butt, okay? It's very important, so I cannot like extend too much, okay? Just if I'm like going to the side, then I can start stretching a little bit to get the half guard. And if you get the half guard, it's fine. It's better than be between his legs. Then you start getting here, hook, and then start passing as a knee cut, okay? Sometimes that happens. And that's why I want you to work on the live sparring. So you're gonna feel your mistakes, feel like where you're not like making the control, if your opponent is trying to get the close guard. Sometimes you feel that one hook will escape, put one hook outside. Let's say you put one hook outside, that hook, okay, I go half guard. He's gonna trap the half guard, okay? Keep your hand on the lower back, put your head as close as you can to his head, and then start working with the outside hook right here. You see that I put a hook on his thigh and in the front of his calf. Now I can start pushing, getting the knee cut or going straight to mount. Okay? So you can start feeling like how to get the guard pass after you get the body lock, okay? All right? So let's work. 1, 2, 3. And the person bottom will not use the arms right now. You're not gonna use your arms. You're just gonna try to like use the hooks, try to close the guard, try to get the half guard, try to elevate the hook, try to put it on one leg X, try to bring your opponent over you, but not using too much your hands. And then after this round, we're gonna do with the person on bottom, use the hands as well. Try to underhook, try to push the guy away, all right? Try to get the frame, wizard, try to get for guillotine. Okay, you go for guillotine. So for now, it's just the legs. I wanna see like the person on top, like dealing with the legs first only, all right? Let's go, 1, 2, 3.